Previously on the Level 1 Online show.
We have ourselves a new target now. So I do want to say this in case these Canadian guys are out there watching. So they have an issue with me being friends with Smash JT and Overthink Gaming. And I'll tell you this, like, these guys are so new to the channel because I've had issues. Like, I didn't like Smash JT when I first saw his channel. I thought he was super disingenuous. But then after getting to know the guy, you know, he kind of won me over, and I've actually talked about that. Now, Overthink, right, I took issue with something he was, with the whole background, right? And I'll show you guys that really quick. Like, I actually did a parody. Like, you guys probably don't even remember this show. Like, this is how you actually do satire, right? And I did a satire of his background, right? Because I took issue with something he said. But guess what? You know, me and him are cool now. You know what I'm saying? The other thing that's going on is these guys love to throw around the insinuation that he's gay, which is strange because if you go to Overthink's Instagram, look at that. That doesn't look like somebody who's gay to me. Look at that. Right? This guy's got 3,000 followers. All right. So, you know, my message to those guys is try again. Keep trying. Keep digging. Because the only thing they're doing is digging themselves a hole. You know, they may be a little mentally slow. They're going to come around. Maybe one day they might get a capture card. You know, they have an issue with people who have PayPal links. I tell you what, maybe if you had a PayPal link, maybe some of your so-called fans might contribute and help you get a capture card. So you can actually record decent gameplay and do actual reviews. Pobrecito. So, you know, the other thing, you know, what he is, he's a disgruntled fan. So this is a picture of him. Like, here's the thing, he's already been blown up. Right? Alpha Nerd blew him up. Heavy Metal Gamer blew him up. Overthink Gaming blew him up. Like, me, all I needed was 30 seconds just to make that Simple Jack video, just to get my point across. But I'll show you guys this. If you guys haven't seen Overthink's video, look at that. He's with the Game Chasers. Here's the thing. He fell for the game collection scam. Right? These guys are worried about the Patreon scam. No. Over here on this channel, what we're worried about is the game collecting scam. While these guys are running around, going to flea markets, trying to, you know, get that rare hidden gem. I mean, me over here, you know, we don't need all that. This is a fake backdrop. I bet you those guys probably think this backdrop is real. This is fake. What we collect here are ROMs. Why? Because ROMs are free. And we can share with each other. The other thing he fell for is the open mouth YouTuber scam. So this is a guy called Beat 'em Ups. I call these guys open mouth thumbnail channels. Right? Look at all his thumbnails. So what he ended up falling for, this guy, he likes to run the sympathy card. He likes to claim that he's depressed. No, dude. Like, look, he has almost close to 1 million subs. Right? When he tells you I'm depressed, he's playing the sympathy card. You know, poor guy. He has the audacity to say that that what I'm doing here on my channel is autistic. No. You guys want to see autistic? Here's autism right here. He's holding up his yellow flavored Switch to his cell phone. Like, that's autism right there. So don't try again. Keep trying, buddy. You see, this guy blew him up bad. Let's play that video.
Look into my fucking eyes, Darius Truxton, Keith Ellwood. Darius Truxton is the guy who spends all his time at strip clubs. Okay? He took a girl named Destiny to a Blue Jays game. A stripper. He paid...
That's all I gotta play of that. He sent some stripper a video. He tried to take her on a date. I mean, the highest views on his channel, his 3 top videos, right? All you gotta do when reviewing a channel is just go right here to sort by. Just go to most popular, right? His top 3 videos are directed at the beat 'em ups, right? You want to talk about clout chasing? That's clout chasing. Only 8,000 views. right? My highest viewed video on this channel is close to 150K. And guess what? I did that with the Samsung S5. I was actually recording off of my screen with my cell phone. So, yeah, and it had nothing to do with drama. So, you know, you want to come by here, you want to, you know, just know that when you make a video on me, because I'm pretty sure one of your friends is watching this, just make sure you spell my name correctly. Level 1 with the number 1 online, all one word. Okay? And about my PayPal, guess what? Sometimes I help people for free with the RetroPie stuff, and sometimes they're like, hey, let me send you a tip, whatever. And you gotta remember, guy, if you're out there watching this, you know, when you give that money to that stripper, right, at the end of the night, at 2, 3 in the morning, right, when the strip club closes, guess who's picking her up? Right? Tyrone is picking her up in that Cadillac. And then she reaches into her purse and hands all her money to Tyrone, who hasn't been working all day. Like, he's been playing Madden 2K20 all day or GTA 5 all day. But yet you want to go after channels that have a $5 Patreon that are actually using that money to support their families. Come on, man. Get real. Get real. Maybe you should stop giving money to those dancers and donate it to charity. This is hilarious. This is sad at the same time.
I got my wedding amiibos.
His wedding amiibos.
Here's me.
Here's me.
Here's Isha.
Here's Isha. Oh.
Here's 8-Bit Eric.
Here's 8-Bit Eric as a Bowser toy. Oh, so 8-Bit Eric is trying to steal away his Isha gaming. Oh. This is still on his channel. 192 views, right? You think Isha Gaming popped in here to say thank you, let's talk, DM me on Twitter? No! She was like, who the fuck is this weirdo? Right? 6 comments. 6 comments, right? And guess who these guys are? These are the kind of people that egg him on because they know he's fucking crazy. It's a 20-minute video writing out reasons why. Who does that? I tell you what, you know, let's actually put a link to that in the chat so everybody can see. I don't know if it's worse if he... Oh, he's serious. You gotta understand, Alfred is a real life friend, and according to him, he's serious. I'm sure there's heads and bodies in his freezer. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He made a video talking about top-loaded gaming, making late night hotel visits, and then talking about like murdered hookers and shit like that. It's projection. I think he's too pussy to actually like do something like that. Oh shit. I think he probably grew up in a toxic household with probably a father who probably called him a homo. Probably said, son, why don't you have a girlfriend? What are you, some kind of homo? Probably. Or a mother who was like that. Or he probably grew up in an environment where that was happening to him. He's afraid to do something called a cold approach. He's projecting that fear, that weakness onto somebody else, total strangers on the internet. Here's the thing is that the more you work on yourself, right, the better you improve. What can happen is you can kind of like turn the tables where now you have females approaching you, right? What a lot of guys like to do, it's called peacocking. They get the tattoos, they get the muscles, they get the crazy hairstyles, the eccentric fashion. And I think this is why he's so mad with Overthink Gaming, because Overthink Gaming flexes those shoes. So he sees that as somebody who's peacocking. So therefore, in his mind, he thinks overthink is fraudulent because he has to use shoes. But he's butthurt because he's trying to use his amiibo toys and nobody gives a fuck about his amiibo toys. Nobody gives a fuck about his YouTube.